Hi there, prairie plant girl here. I'm here by my raised bed number 7. Yes, I number them. And I wanted to bring you along and just let you have a look with me because there's been some changes to this bed and I'm getting ready to be close to harvesting a few things, and I wanted to let you have a little look at things before I start pulling anything out. This bed contains garlic. I believe it's a hardneck variety. I think it's a music variety, but I'm not sure. And I have 4 kinds of carrots: Adelaide, Neptune, Mokum, and Littlefinger. I can't remember how many kinds of peppers. 6, maybe 8. 8, I think. 3 types of eggplant, and superstar white onions. I think that covers it all. It's a pretty packed bed, but things are coming along, and I want to bring you along. It's what is it today? It's June 29th today. It's overcast. There's actually a few spits in the air, so hopefully we get through this without the rain falling. But let's have a look and see what's happening. So the first thing you might notice happening here is I'm getting scapes on my garlic. Now this, if anyone can tell me why there's 2 scapes on this garlic, I thought they just threw up 1. So if anyone can explain that to me, I'd love to know. There's scapes on this one. There's a couple more there. There's one starting just over here. My garlic is pretty sad looking this year, and only a small amount of it came up. I think most of what I had saved from my own stock and planted came back. I had bought another variety. I can't remember offhand what it was, and I don't think a single one of those came up, so I'm not sure what happened there. We did have a really early snow and kind of an up and down, really cold, and then thawing kind of winter, which is unusual here. So I don't know if that affected the garlic or not. But anyways, that's the garlic, and I'm glad to see some scapes coming because for a long time I didn't even think I was going to get garlic. So it's nice to see it's maturing. It's getting thicker at the bottom. It even looks like I have some dry leaves coming along here. So that's always encouraging. Now if we come down in a little closer to the peppers, this one here is a California Wonder. Now it just got missed on its planting, so there's more California Wonder down the other end, but this one missed its spot there. So but you can see it has pepper, lots of peppers, and almost every plant I have has peppers on it now. All these carrots are in the way. Here, let me move you over. See if you can see past the carrots. These are the sweet Antoy heat peppers. There's a little one back here. I don't think you can see it probably, but there's a decent sized one coming along here. Has a little nose on it. Must have been emaciated or something. There's one here. This is sweet Antoy pepper as well. What are they? Sweet Antoy Romanian, I think is what they're called. And then if I come over to these guys here, this is the lipstick peppers. There's one over here, one over here. There's more coming along. There's more on this plant here. Lots of little ones. Oh, you can't see behind the carrots, but there's little ones there. And all along, the peppers are really coming along nicely. I want to show you some on the other side. There's some of the first ones that came out, so let's go have a look at those. As we go, I'll just give you a little look. There's King of the North. You coming? These are some mini mixed bell peppers. I believe these ones have been reseeded along with the sweet banana peppers beside them, so they're a little bit behind, but still looking nice and healthy. And this is jalapeno right here. This one's just starting to get something on it. This one's just flowering. This one has a couple little jalapenos on, another one over here. But check out these Hungarian hot wax peppers. They are just going to town here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 peppers. Now they're planted 2 plants together, if you recall from other videos. So that's on 2 plants. There's actually one plant has 1 and one plant has 5 on it. And then this one here, if you can see through the garlic, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then some little wee babies. 2 on one plant, 3 on the other, plus the babies. So they're doing really well. And I mean, like, good size peppers already too. So I'm not sure, this is my first time growing this variety, so I'm not sure how long to leave them on here, but I'm anxious to try them. I might take one of these off a little bit early. There's still a little tinge of green to them, but I might take some off early just to try them out. And then my onions are starting to get nice and thick. I don't know how well you can see that. And nice and wide at the base. So hopefully I'm going to get some nice onions. These were grown from seed, so they're looking really good. These are my mokum carrots, and I've pulled a few out already. Just little weensy little ones, but I don't know how well you can see that there. But I mean, they're starting to get a nice size. These are supposed to be an earlier carrot, if I remember correctly. So there's just a few here. I'm more in other beds of the garden. This is dill right here, these 2 things. But yeah, some of them aren't quite as big. But yeah, that one's just starting. It's got a nice good stalk on it, but it's just starting to fill in at the bottom. That's how I check my carrots. But they're looking good, and some of the other ones that I thought were supposed to be later varieties are looking quite large too. I'm trying to get you in past all the peppers to see these carrots back here. Here, these are Adelaide carrots, and you can see here's thinner stalks, but I don't know how well you can see, and it's such an overcast day, but I'm trying to get this done for a few days. Back in here, oh, look at that. So these, I believe, are supposed to be a shorter, like baby carrot size carrot, and look at that. Isn't that a nice carrot? So yeah, I've been excited. I want to show you guys these, but I also want to start pulling some of these carrots out and sharing them with my family. Carrots are something that will go fast in my house. So yeah, and the other varieties are starting to look really nice too. So let's have a quick look at those. So these are Neptune carrots. So there's one down here. See if I can get the grass clippings out of the way. How well you can see that. But it's just almost finger size there. So we'll cover it back up. And unfortunately, I don't think you can see in to see some of the bigger ones. Let's see. There's one. So there. So this is the Neptune carrot, and those are looking nice. Like, that's my hand. So they can definitely grow longer and bigger, but these are looking nice. And then back to almost where we started. These are the little finger. These are one of my favorite carrots that I've had the most success with. Normally, my daughter thinned these all out for me. She did a wonderful job. I have carrots in several beds in the garden, and she She did a great job. So these aren't quite as mature, but still nice sized little carrots. So the last thing I have in here is my eggplant. So let's have a look at that. So I have Violetta, which is, I believe, I think it's called a Chinese type eggplant. So it's a long, narrow eggplant. And the first time I grew them, I wasn't real fond of them, but I've figured out more different types of grilling and things to do with them, and I started to enjoy them more last year, so I grew them again. This is Patio Baby. It's a smaller, I believe it was purple eggplant. I grew it for the first time last year, and I didn't have a lot of success. I grew it in a pot, which it's supposed to be meant to be in a pot. It didn't grow well for me, so the few I got, they were hard. I don't know, I just didn't feel like they matured properly. But I'm going to show you, there's one on that plant, so I'm going to try and give you a look. They're kind of like a little tiny egg. Unfortunately, with the lighting today, it's shadowy from this angle, but that's the way we need to be. So this one's just starting there. You can just see it. So they last year grew, I think, about this big. Look at those dirty hands from digging the carrots. So I think they grew about this big last year, and I think they're supposed to be actually a little bit bigger, but that seemed to be all I got out of them. So I'm looking forward to trying some, and hopefully they do better in the ground. And then the final variety I have with a dill in front of it here is Black Beauty eggplant, and I enjoy these. I think they're kind of your standard eggplant around here. You can easily get seed for them just at any store, and they grow a nice big egg-shaped but very large fruit on them. They're nice for roasting or baking or all sorts of things. So they're a nice eggplant. You see lots of branching on this and a few flowers starting, so I should be getting some eggplant off this in a short time. You may have noticed there's a few zinnias in here. They should be flowering the next few weeks, I would think. And there's just dill randomly in here, and I don't plant that. I just let it grow wherever it grows every year. So I hope you enjoyed this little look at bed number 7 in my garden. I thought I might try doing this. Looks at my garden this way this year, and just see if that makes for a little quicker videos and get to look at the plants a little bit more. So let me know what you think of it. There's lots more happening in my garden. I could show you tons of things, and we could make an hour-long video. Oh, the rain is really starting to come now. But I thought this might make for a more enjoyable video. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and let me know how your plants are coming along in your gardens. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.